All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Adams Brothers Podcast. Happy Hump Day to each and every last one of you out there in Facebook land and YouTube land. Thank you all for joining us here on the hottest podcast here in South Florida, the Adams Brothers Podcast. What a beautiful, beautiful evening it is here in South Florida, Broward County, Florida to be exact, Deerfield Beach, exit 42. Thank you all for joining us. It's a pop-up podcast. Come on in the room and let's chop it up. 754-227-1986. 754-227-1986 if you want to get in on the dialogue. Man, we just got off of a live podcast interview with Broward County Commissioner Lamar Fisher. And it was a good interview. Of course, if you missed it, you can always go back and watch the playback on our page for the next 30 days on Facebook. But after 30 days, Facebook will delete those videos. But you can always, for now, go over to YouTube and you can catch that video and that interview on YouTube. So we want to thank Broward County Commissioner Lamar Fisher for gracing us with a podcast interview. He was a little bit under the weather, so we didn't keep him that long, but we really enjoyed the interview, the podcast interview. So come on in the room. Let's chop it up. You already know how we do it right here on the Adams Brothers Podcast. So we were on just now with Lamar Fisher, and we were asking Lamar Fisher some questions pertaining to the Broward County Sheriff's Office contract. We were asking him some questions about the Broward County Sheriff's Office and how the money is allocated to Broward County Sheriff's Office. And I actually learned something today, because when the sheriff goes to the Broward County Commission and he asks for money for funding to fund this and fund that, I didn't know that the commissioners, Broward County commissioners, couldn't exactly tell the sheriff where that money has to go.
Yeah, law.
There's a state law that says he could use that money for whatever he wants. He could give the deputies raises, the paramedics raises, the detention deputies raises. He could do whatever he wants with the money. And I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I found that out from Broward County Commissioner Lamar Fisher. So he opened up my eyes on that issue, because I didn't know that. I just thought maybe, like here in Deerfield Beach, when they say, hey, this money is for this, that's where it goes. I didn't know anything about the state law.
Yeah, I knew. That was part of Ron DeSantis, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
Okay.
When people was talking about the defund the police, that was his defense to defund the police. And he was saying that if anyone tried to defund the police departments or the sheriff departments, they would lose funding. That local government could possibly lose funding. So yeah, I had knew that, but I never thought that I never thought that would happen here in Broward County. They're not gonna defund the police here. That's a good slogan a few years ago, but that's more politics than anything.
Right. So Sheriff Tony could have used some of the money that he gets from Broward County to give the deputies a raise, like the commissioner said just now. He could use it for whatever he wants. So I think that's where a lot of people were a little bit upset, because there was $79 million on he built a training center, and a lot of people were upset about that.
Cost overrun, change orders.
Yeah, change orders.
That happens just like here in Deerfield Beach.
Every time they have a contract out, construction contract or something, there's always change orders. Like at the Tigner Center, they wanted to,
and they're still doing
change orders out there now.
They're still doing things right now at the Tigner Center right now.
So you may tell them it might cost 24 million, and they say, okay, well, 24 million, and they may have to go back to the commission and say, hey, well, this is changed. The tariffs has gone up, in the supplies. It was 24 million. Now it's gone up to 27.5.
And the tariffs did change a lot.
Yeah, it did, and things like that happen. So you can never say it's going to be this amount. So I learned something new today that I didn't know. And speaking of the BSO contract, there was still no news on something getting done, the contract getting done, or the numbers worked out between the city of Deerfield Beach and the Broward County Sheriff's Office administrative team. I went to the commission meeting last week, and it was standing room only. Yeah, it was standing room only. And it was tense. A lot of people got up and spoke. The firefighters were there and all in there in support of firefighters, and there was a lot of BSO deputies there. I saw the undersheriff, Nicole, what was her last name? Anderson. I saw the undersheriff there, and other members of his administrative team.
Robeson, I think it's Major Colonel Robeson.
Yeah,
He got up and
right. The Broward County Fire Chief. I forget his name. I had it written down somewhere.
That's the one you say was looking funny when Tony said
Yeah,
he wouldn't hesitate to
Yeah.
fire anyone on his staff.
Yeah. I'll have to get a clip of that video. Just to look on his face, he was like, wasn't a bad face, but
well, no one should be surprised about Sheriff Tony and his. He holds people accountable.
That's what we want in police departments. I don't care if you any chief. I don't care who you are, what color you are.
Fairly,
the people want transparency and accountability. That's what the taxpayers look for. We're the one that pay the salaries. Our tax dollars. That's what pays all of their salaries. When they send you a tax bill, and your ad valorem taxes is in there, and all the Broward County taxes in there, the hospital district, the South Florida Water Management, and everything else you can name is in there. And my tax bill just went up another $75, $80.
I had a person tell me today, say that theirs went up like by $300. So yeah.
So everything is going up, and that's what a lot of people are worried about. There's been some talk about city of Deerfield Beach wanting to go back and form their own police and fire department. There's a lot of people think that it will be a disaster with the cost to start up a new police department with new patrol cars and new fire engines and uniforms and guns and
health insurance
and everything. So it's that cost can be astronomical for the taxpayers. So a lot of people think that it will significantly raise our taxes because that's the only way they can get the money. They got to raise the tax. Where else they going to get it from? They can max out the fire assessment fee. I think there's a cap on that. You can only go up to $375, I think it is.
That's just this year.
Yeah.
It changes every year.
Yeah. So the fire assessment fee started out at what, $45, $75 or something like that?
$49. That was when Larry Dejan was here.
Yeah.
Probably around, I think they started the fire assessment fee somewhere around maybe 1999 or 2000, somewhere, maybe 2001, I think. They started it.
Yeah.
So like what?
And it's up to over $300 now.
25 years later. Yeah.
It's up to over $300 now, and it's nothing ever goes down. It might stay the same, but it's never going to go down. And I think a lot of people are worried about being taxed out of their homes.
They better worry. That's
because
a real possibility.
it is. It's a real possibility. I mean, just look at the way things are going here. You know, the prices are going up. Our salaries aren't keeping up with inflation and the cost of living. Like, we're retirees here. We haven't gotten a cost of living a COLA raise in how many years? 5, 6 years.
It had been a while.
It had been a while. Yeah. So, and then when you get that COLA raise,
The
as
health
soon as you,
probably going to go up.
the
this
health
year.
insurance going to go up, and then your ad valorem taxes may go up a little bit, and your property taxes going to go up a little bit. So that little $1,500 a year you get is gone. So you really didn't. As soon as you get it, then you like, yeah, I got me a nice little, COLA raise on, this and that. And then as soon as you get it, they take it right away. So it's like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. 1 step forward and 2 steps back. I had it in reverse. It's like taking 1 step forward and 2 steps back. They give you $1,500 a year or $1,200 a year, and then everything else goes up $2,000.
Yeah.
So you can never
going on.
catch up. You can never catch up, and it gets a little bit frustrating. I mean, you won't be able to afford this,
Well, that's why so many people have left Florida. Now, Florida used to be, it still is an attractive place to come, but that is why a lot of people now are leaving. I don't, again, like Miss Tara said last week, I don't understand how people can afford to come here and stay with the high homeowners insurance, the wind insurance, and now they're adding flood insurance. Is
making you get
Yeah.
flood insurance, even if you aren't in a flood zone.
so
And I believe for your car as well.
so people that are not tied to a mortgage anymore are not even, some of them are saying they're not gonna be able to afford the insurance, their wind insurance on their homes, or just the regular insurance on their fire and casualty. That a lot of them are just told me, say they just putting their faith in the hand of God. So, and hurricane season is here, and I understand putting your faith in God is the right thing to do, but I don't know if that's the smart thing to do during hurricane season here in Florida by not having no homeowners insurance. Because again, if a storm hits, you're not going to get the assistance that you were getting in the past from FEMA. You already see what the government is doing with that. Actually, the government I just saw something saying that at the rate FEMA is going now, we will have, if a catastrophic storm or something comes this way, we will not be able to sustain. So it's going to be rough out there. People just better batten down the hatchet.
It's if it's not the homeowners insurance and the windstorm insurance, you got that $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a year. Then your property taxes, you throw all of that in there. It's
And therefore, property taxes,
it's
people say they're not high. I mean, it's according to where you live at.
yeah.
He said,
live
if you live
over
on the beach, it is high.
In Deer Creek,
Or out west, maybe.
your property taxes are up there.
Are high. Yeah.
So they are paying more taxes, property taxes. I remember Mr. Chad Stevens was on here, and he said his property taxes was just under $15,000 a year. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot of money. If you're making 80, even if you're making 80 grand a year, you don't actually take home 80. You might take home 60 out of that 80, and then you got to pay $15,000 just in property taxes alone.
Not even
So you're
counting
down to
homeowners insurance.
$45,000 right there.
And I would probably say wind insurance and regular fire and casualty is probably gonna be another maybe close to $15,000 with the two.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, for the area, east of Federal and anywhere in that anywhere east of 95, the insurance is is high. So those are things, like I say, I don't know how people can afford to come here and live now. People buying houses and wanting to live out that American dream. Just be very aware of that escalating cost of the insurance, because you don't want to get into a situation to where your mortgage is high plus your insurance and all of that, and it becomes unbearable to even be able to pay. So people just be mindful of that, not to scare you or anything, but just be mindful of that when you're purchasing a home. Also, anything else there? Because I want to go to some city news.
Go ahead.
I wanted to go to some city of Deerfield Beach. Actually, Labor Day closures, and the Labor Day closures are all the city services except solid waste and recycling will resume. The Aquatic Center will be open. The Peggy Nolan Aquatic Center, that will be open. Have to get used to saying that now. That will be open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And all regular hours will resume on Tuesday, September 2nd. And there will be a sod replacement on the beach. And that will be starting September 9th, 2025. And also, don't forget about the annual free chlorination treatment.
Free chlorination, yeah.
Yeah, the free chlorination. Yeah, I was looking at the date trying to see.
It's in September. I know it's
so
in
small,
September.
and then I just can't hardly see it. Okay, it's gonna start on September 4th, 2025, and this is a 3-week process that will end on September 24th. So the free chlorination will start on September 4th, 2025, and will end on September 24th, 2025. So those are 3 things that I definitely wanted to bring to your attention.
So if you smell your water, if you drink tap water, a lot of people do drink from the tap. If you smell it, smelling more bleachy, smelling like it's got more bleach to it, the city of Deerfield Beach, they use ammonia to treat water, and they use chlorine. And when you add ammonia and chlorine together, they form chloramine. And chloramines is an effective way to treat drinking water. So what the city of Deerfield does, they disinfect their water lines every year. So all they do is just turn the ammonia off. And then they no longer have chloramine, they just have chlorine. You turn the ammonia off, when you add ammonia, you have chloramines, and when you turn it off, you just have free chlorination. So your water will smell a little bit more bleachy, and it's still safe to drink. A lot of people say, "Oh, the water smells like bleach," but it's safe to drink. I know I used to work.
And just be careful too with people with tropical fish.
Yeah,
dialysis,
stuff,
the tropical fish. I know I have a nice fish tank.
Yeah.
So people with their tropical fish tanks, just you know what to do. Treat your water a little bit different this time while they're doing that. Just keep close watch. But that was definitely one of the things. Also, the code amnesty program ends on September 3rd. So anyone with property owners with code violations, you still have an opportunity to take advantage of the 2025 code amnesty program. Again, it will end on September 3rd. Also, shout out to all the Virgos out there.
It's Virgo season already?
It's Virgo season right now.
Oh.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
So the Packer Rattlers are back. If you look on the city's website or either on our podcast, on our podcast page on Facebook, you can see clips that the city of Deerfield Beach posted, and they do an excellent job over there always. Again,
they didn't do too good, but they played hard. And,
they played hard Saturday.
They played really hard. It was fun to watch, and they'll do better
It's good
this
to
week.
see the kids back having fun
Having
again.
fun, yeah.
The cheerleaders, it's good to see everyone. So back, that was good to see. And I know they had something like a dedication, because when we were over to the Peggy Nolan of honoring Peggy Nolan, the renaming of that, I know all the commissioners that we spoke to told us that they had to leave and go over to the Oviedo McKeithen Recreational Complex for the opening of the dedication or whatever they had over there. So yeah, you can always go back and watch the videos, as I say, on the City of Deerfield Beach website, and I put some up on our Facebook page, so you can look at it on City of Deerfield Beach Facebook page or our Facebook page.
We also got a chance to see former assistant city manager
Terrence Moore.
Mr. Terrence Moore. He showed up at the dedication for the Peggy Nolan aquatic swimming pool over there, and I hadn't seen Terrence, and he said 26 years. He left here 26 years ago. Yeah. He was the assistant city manager to Larry R. Deachin.
Yeah, he was the assistant to the city manager.
Right, and Terrence was a good guy.
Along with Jeff Rink. Everybody remember Jeff Rink?
Yeah, Jeff Rink was here, and Terrence moved on, and he ended up being the city manager up in, where was Sebastian, Florida.
I think he said he was in New Mexico.
Up in Atlanta, Georgia, the area. He was city manager in like 4 or 5 different places. But he's now the city manager in Delray Beach, Florida. And Terrence is doing an outstanding job up there. We took some pictures that we shared on
our Facebook page.
Terrence is still that little nice, smart, articulate, bubbly guy that helped, Deerfield Beach tremendously while he was here.
Him and Jeff
Rink did a lot of good things, and kudos to Terrence Moore up there in the city of Delray Beach up there. He's doing some good things down there, downtown Pineapple Grove. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I only hope Deerfield Beach can someday look as beautiful as downtown Delray Beach and have all those nice shops and restaurants.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. If you ever get a chance to go to there, if you want to take your girlfriend or your husband out for their birthday or anniversary or whatever, you just want to go hang out and have dinner, go to downtown Delray Beach. And you will see it is beautiful up there. It is really. I love it up there. And any chance I get a chance to go downtown Delray, I go. And I'm never disappointed when I leave there.
Yeah. Delray has turned a lot of tables. I remember back in the old days, we used to go there, and I mean, they turned the tables. It is beautiful. Downtown Delray Beach now. Very
homecoming
beautiful.
September.
Yes, the Packer Rattlers homecoming. Packer Rattlers homecoming September 27th. Like to see everyone out there supporting our hometown team. Put all of whatever you have aside. It's all about the kids. Come on out there and enjoy the food, the atmosphere. It's good to have the kids back out playing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get some people from the alumni, Deerfield Beach High alumni, on here, because that is coming up. Alumni weekend. I know they're gonna have, I believe, trap karaoke this year at the auditorium, and then they're gonna have the dance, I believe, on Saturday, on Thursday, and then I think they're gonna have something on Friday. And then they're going to have something, I think, at the Boca Inlet. They're going to have Day Out on the Water. And that's for one. They have 2 Deerfield alumni. So we have to hear from the other one. We're going to invite both on here.
They all welcome to come. I mean, you could welcome to come. They all welcome to come.
We're not taking no sides here. When they want to come, I plan on attending both. I'm not taking no sides. I'm just planning on going to both. And hopefully we can all get back together someday as one. But for now, I'm just going to enjoy what's there. Class of 1986, Shamel Foster, Leola Black, Trinette Gamage, Donna Butch, Kelsey, Colin Sameen Miller, Devon Singletary, James Gaskin, Who else? Tanya Carter. All of my Kathy Bennett. All of my class of 1986 classmates. We're gonna participate this year. I know I've been saying that I'm going to send out a link, a Zoom link.
We do only have one this year, so
we only have one.
We don't want to give out no bad information. I was going to correct it.
Yeah,
we do. We have one, but we're not going to even.
We only have one. Okay, that's
not
good.
going to even focus on that.
Yeah.
You know, we have one.
Yeah,
that's
we
what
have
we're
one,
going
and
to
that's
attend.
it. We ain't even going to talk about that anymore. So, 86, getting ready. I think we're going to do something here. I'm going to try and set up a link here for maybe half an hour here. Not Monday. Monday is Labor Day. So maybe one day next week. So if you're watching this podcast, get in contact with me. I'll send out the link. I just need your email address, a good email address, and I'll send out the link, and we'll all have a little Zoom meeting, or we could meet for lunch or dinner somewhere, and talk about what we're going to do. We need to get going. Have us a little tent this year and represent class 86. We here, but we need to participate. So we need to get going. Class of 1986, Deerfield Beach High School. Want some, get some.
Well, class of 84, we represented last year. All the hard work that everyone put in last year, from Pamela Ferguson, Venus Murphy, Sharon Griffin Johnson, and everyone else. I don't want to leave no one out. Everyone that participated and helped out. I know those three people were very instrumental. Mitchell Newman, Richard Newman too. So everyone was instrumental in that last year for the class of 84. I know they had a fish fry, I believe, here about a week or two ago. Yeah. So I have no problem. I know the class of 84 will be on point. We always do. And last year was my first time attending. I had a ball. I had a ball. The meet and greet and everything was nice. That's all I want to see. I have no other thoughts, no more than I know class of 84 is going to show out. I know the other classes show out.
Had the best food last
82,
year.
73, all of those.
79, Rufus Cody's class, they always show up big time.
What that is, 73 his class, 73, yeah, 72, 73 somewhere. Yeah, all those classes always on point. So we hope to see everyone back just having a good time again. All the classes.
Janet Mangana, Lisa Ray, Stephanie Ellis, Chantel Williams, and Elizabeth Crockett. Thank you all for watching and tuning in. We're just on here doing a little pop-up podcast. We're not going to be on here that long today.
If you joined us earlier, we had Broward County Commissioner Lamar Fisher on, and next week, join us next Thursday, September 4th.
Yes.
We're going to have newly elected Broward County tax collector Abby Ajayi. We had Miss Ajayi on our podcast last year when she was then candidate Abby Ajayi. So she won that position in November. I believe she was sworn in days later, or January 1st, or whenever she was sworn in. So we definitely, if you got some questions about the DMV, everyone come through with some questions. I mean, we know about the long lines at the DMV. The DMV, I know they have a mobile unit that was here in Deerfield, and it was one in Pompano. I know it was one, I know it was in Deerfield, and it was in Pompano, but they need to get that DMV mobile unit out more. So we're going to have a lot of questions for Miss Ajayi, and that will be next week. Miss Ajayi, we will have Miss Ajayi on our podcast next Wednesday. Is that Thursday? Let me just make sure.
I think it's Thursday.
Let me be sure.
But we're going to have her here
next Thursday at 5:30 p.m. We're going to have newly elected Broward County tax collector Abby Ajayi, and that's going to be next Thursday, September 4th at 5:30 p.m. So make sure you make sure you join us. Like I say, we're going to continue to bring guests, good quality guests, through everything. I mean, it's just not going to be politics. We talked to everyone last week. We had, a gun. We had a gun person on here last
gun
week.
Safety, gun
safety, gun instructor. I mean,
Firearms
she bought it. She bought it last week, and that was Miss Danielle L. Campbell. We had last week, and Miss Campbell, like Daryl said, is a firearms instructor, federal firearms license dealer. She's a businesswoman. She's a part of a gun club. So that was last week. If you didn't watch that, go back and view that too. But we're going to continue to bring the funk to you every week that we can with quality guests.
Another big shout out to Snyder Air. They donated a new 5-ton unit to the American Legion Hall Post 287 about a week ago.
Yeah.
They went in and they had an old unit up there. It's probably been in there 25 years or more. And actually both the units, they have two units, two 5-ton units up there, and they both went out. They gave completely out. They were unrepairable. And the American Legion Hall needed, this COVID did everybody in. Even American Legion Hall, the crowds aren't what they used to be. People have gotten older now, but we still like to go out a little every now and then and have a good time. So they weren't making as much money up there like they were at one time. I guess I don't know how much money they were making, but they weren't making enough to replace the unit. So I truly believe there are a lot of good people in this world. There are still a lot of good people in this world that have good hearts and don't look at it, they'll just want to genuinely help people. And Snyder Air came through for American Legion Hall. They went up there and donated a brand new 5-ton inside unit and outside unit, and they put it in, and it is. I went up there last Friday, and it was ice cold in there, and
it was
nice and cool. It was comfortable.
Nice. Yes, it was nice last Friday.
I think Snyder Air may be looking at doing something on the other side. So big shout out to Snyder Air.
Snyder Air. Yes.
Big shout out, man. Kudos to you, man. Thank you for.
And shout out to Anki.
Yeah,
y'all know Anki.
Anthony Royal.
Anthony Royal up at the American Legion Post. He's the commander up there now. Big shout out to all of them up there. Dan Portier,
TJ
Jones, Lisa Godwin, Cheryl Kitt. Who else up there, man? There's so many people up there giving their time up there to the American Legion Post. They're up there every week, especially Lisa, TJ Jones, Anthony Royal, as we said. So shout out to Dan Portier, all of them, everyone. You go up there on Friday. They up there last Friday. They have food up there. They had chicken wings, and I mean it's a nice vibe up to the American Legion Post. Support them.
Yeah, to come by and support them, and they're gonna have
You donated some stuff. I mean, maybe you don't want to say, but you donated. We'll just leave there. If you want to say you donated.
Yeah, since you
stuff.
said I donated 2 TVs to the American Legion Hall myself.
Yeah,
2 flat screen TVs
to watch the football games.
To watch the football games.
Basketball.
Up there, and hopefully they have them up by now, so you could go up there and watch some new up-to-date flat screen TVs up there. They got 2 nice big ones on the new side over there, so they're definitely turning some corners up there at the American Legion Hall. They're getting ready to start back dominoes and spades on the weekend during football season. And you can go up there and watch the football games, and they are also renting the facility out, for parties and wedding receptions, repasts, whatever. So definitely, if you need any of those services, go by the American Legion Hall. They you can host a party there, bring your own DJ in. Go by and patronize the American Legion. They're doing some good things here in the community as well.
Yeah.
Hello, cousin Doe Sutton and Derek Wiggins. What's up, C-Mo? How you
Yep.
doing, my man?
And
Up there in
and
Port St. Lucie.
yes, I see Derek in the house. Chantel Williams. I see.
Yeah.
I see everyone there in the house. Mr. Hertz. That was. I don't believe we should call the Broward Sheriff Office our vendors. I personally, this is Wayne Adams speaking now. I don't believe we should call them vendors, whether we in a dispute or not or whatever. That's not the name. They are first responders, and I think they need to be still respected as first responders. I think using the name contract vendors or vendors is
fuel on the fire.
Yes, it does. And Sheriff Tony was out there. I believe. I don't know if that was today. The video that was posted. I don't know if I think it was maybe today that the sheriff was out there with members of SWAT. And I know a lot of people was online saying that it was just a performance. Look, it doesn't matter. I mean, our men and women that serve and protect us, even if it was, at least we get a chance to see them. People got a chance to see them, and on the videos, I see people lending their support to them, and that's what I think should always be the focus. They're first responders. They're not contract vendors. I would hope that that name would not be used. Anyone that gives a service to the city, I believe, should be respected and not, if that's what, they want to call them vendors, then so be it. But then I'm not going to call them no contract vendor. And I believe that the men and women in uniform do an excellent job, and they definitely should not be called contract vendors or vendors. That's my opinion.
Hopefully they can get something settled here, whether they're going to stay with BSO or form their own police department. Whatever they do, I hope it's friendly to our pockets.
Do we have the video? Did we?
Which video?
Of the one today, or we didn't?
No, we didn't.
We didn't load it up. Okay.
I didn't have time. I got off from work, and we both worked.
We would have showed the video.
Yeah, we'll have it next week, and we'll put it up on our page. And I didn't have time to download it today. I was in a press for time today, so to get here.
Yeah, the sheriff was leading the way. If you could go back on our Adams Brothers podcast page, and you will see the video of the sheriff. They had flags, and they were out. They had their SWAT team out, and he was stopping and giving a message. I thought it was a nice video.
What city? Do you know what city?
It was in here. He was right here in Deerfield Beach. Yeah, he was on the beach. You could clearly see the pier.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think the pier's opening date is it next month or the end of this month? Mr. Hurst, if you know, can you please put it in the chat? The pier, the opening date of the pier, if it's this month or next month. Yeah. I know everyone will be glad when the pier is open. Yeah. I like to go out there and in Deerfield Beach, the pier in Deerfield.
Restaurant, they're gonna have a nice restaurant there.
I like to go out there on the pier and just walk down the pier and look sometimes. But again, I see Elgin Jones in the chat. Elgin Jones was one of the people that was online saying that it was a show, but the video speaks for itself. The video, I was glad to see the men and women out. I hope they do more videos regardless of, it might have been a publicity stunt, but it was good to see the men and women out. I hope we would see, even if this wasn't going on, I would have hoped that we would have been able to see more of, that, regardless of what happened. I think, our people should be showcased, whether it was a publicity stunt or not. Regardless of what happens, even if they were to go back to our own force, hopefully they do the same thing, and hopefully they do the same thing with a video. And get out in the public and make a video. Whether it's a publicity stunt, make a video speaking to the residents here. That's what I think is needed. Mm-hmm. I think the residents pretty much are on one accord with the sheriff department now. At least I think now the politicians have to get on accord with them in whatever way they're gonna go. Just go.
Well, at least we're not in the media, news media right now. And,
No.
you know,
And I hope it'll stay that way.
the pier was supposed to have a soft opening this Saturday, but according to Brimlow, which is the city manager, at last night's CRA meeting where Chris Moore was let go,
Oh, she was let go. Miss Maury
Wow.
was let go.
the real opening will now be November or December.
Okay. Long as it's done the right way. I wouldn't want them to rush anything. I just wish when it opens and everything is on pace.
Yeah.
So Miss Maury was let go as CRA director?
Wow, we didn't hear that.
No. I know Miss Maury has been here. She has been here
for a
at least
while,
about 16, 17 years, I
Yeah.
would say. I know she was there when we were working there.
Yeah.
She has always been nice
Been nice
with-
to us.
to
yeah.
us when we see her out at events.
Yeah.
Miss Maury was always nice. So sorry to see her go, but you know, when you work in this business, when you work in government,
Yeah, it's a lot of politics involved.
local, state, federal,
Yeah.
that's the other side that you will see. You will see that. I mean, it happens.
all
Like,
the time.
It happens all the time.
And when
More
city
time.
managers come in, no matter what city manager it is, they could be one. They hire a city manager from Wisconsin or New Jersey or wherever. When that city manager comes in, more than likely he's going to bring in his own people. He knows people that he worked with from wherever he came from. He's going to offer them
He or she.
salaries, and they're going to come down here and they're going to bring in their own people. That's just how it works, you know.
Yeah.
That's why it's always good to try and be as neutral as you can and not play politics. And
We doing fine, Jelly
you know,
Roll.
yeah. So
Yes, it pays to just be neutral, and when you're in this politic thing, it's you just have to stay neutral. I know people want you to pick a side, but on our podcast, we stay neutral.
yeah, we stay neutral, and we've been told you talk to MAGA on your podcast, and you got this Democrat on there, and this and that, and he's no good, and this and that. Look, it doesn't matter who you are, what party you are affiliated with. We talk to everybody. This is our podcast, and we're gonna talk to whoever we want to,
exactly.
regardless if you like them or not. Okay,
Right.
we talk to everybody. You know.
We talk to MAGA, whoever.
Yeah,
whoever
we don't
come
care.
on here, as long as they come on here and they respectful,
Yeah,
we're
Yeah.
gonna
We don't-
continue
we
to
don't care. We'll
talk to them, because I believe everyone have something.
anybody that knows the Adams Brother. We treat everybody fair when we come on here. Like when we hosted the candidate forum, and one of the former candidates for District 2 commissioners accused us of sabotaging that person, whatever, not being fair and asking fair questions. Anybody that knows us, we always ask fair questions, And when you come to a candidate forum, what the hell you think you coming there for?
You come
To
in there
sit
to ask a
down
question.
and drink coffee? You don't think people are gonna want to ask you questions?
We had Lamar Fisher earlier. Go back and look at the playback. We had County
just had him
Commissioner
on there,
Lamar
Jelly
Fisher
Roll.
here at 5:30. So you would have to go back on the playback and see that. But finish your thought there. I don't want you
No,
to
I was just saying, we're fair to
finish.
everybody.
always.
We
gonna
talk
say
to
that.
everybody, man. We don't care who you are, what party you're affiliated with, Democrat, Republican, Independent. You're not into politics. We talk to everybody, man.
Yep. We had a state attorneys on here, black, white, whatever party they were in. We have had everyone on here. We're going to continue to talk to everyone. When you're sitting in this seat here, you have to be
You
fair.
to be.
You get,
I give
regardless of what my
Yeah.
personal beliefs are.
exactly.
I'm no one's gonna come on this podcast and be shanghaied. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
I mean, people want you to all the time pick a side, and whenever there's a race here,
Ask him this question and ask
You
her
know.
that question.
even in the next race when I'm running in, I'm not asking no one to pick a side. You're gonna vote for whoever you think can do the better job. I believe that person is me, so vote for me. I mean, but it was ridiculous in the last election. If you're seen talking to someone, people was like, "Oh, you're talking to him. You're talking to her. You're talking to this person." I mean, it's ridiculous. It's almost like a bunch of little kids in elections now. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. You talk to whoever you want, you know. But if that person is bad for your campaign, you might want to distance yourself from them, you know.
Right.
You know,
a lot of people carry baggage here.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
So you know, you definitely don't want to latch on to people like that, and I'm fully aware of that. But yeah, go back to Mr. Hertz, his comment where he said about Miss Maury. Go back to that. He said Miss Maury is out as CRA director and economic development director. Her last day is October 31st, Halloween day.
Oh wow.
That's the day I bought my house, on Halloween day.
Well, we wish Miss Maury the best of luck in whatever future endeavors she has going on. You put a lot of time in here. Don't know why she was dismissed or whatever. You know, I'm not even going to get into that, but wish her the best.
Yeah.
Her and her family.
Yeah. I wish her the best too. Like I say, whenever we are, we talk to everyone. I don't shy away from no one. I mean, you know, Miss Maury, again, she was always nice wherever we saw her.
Yeah.
She would always come up and talk to me and Daryl. So, you know, like what Daryl just echoed, I wish her well in whatever her future endeavors are. I mean, I don't think it really should be hard for her to go get another job in that area. I'm quite sure that's her area of expertise is in CRA and economic development. So I'm quite sure she shouldn't have no problem going finding another job in that profession. Like we say, that's a part of the business. When you enter into government at high levels, just know you can be let go at any time. You know, there's an old saying that it's lonely at the top. That's why when you're at the top, I was always told you try to bring as many people there, familiar faces, that's qualified familiar faces. Let me rephrase that, qualified familiar faces, like how former city manager Larry Dejan did. He brought a lot of people in at his time that he had previously worked with at the time, Carl Peter. But so you won't be lonely at the top.
Yeah.
But well wishes to Miss Chris Maury.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think that's all I have.
It was a shooting today in Minneapolis, I believe it was. Minneapolis
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
At a school? Was it at a school?
Yeah, it was at a Catholic church. And condolences to the families, the people who were injured, the kids. I think it was like two kids were killed. That's very unfortunate. The guy, the suspect killed himself, allegedly killed himself.
Good riddance.
It was a senseless, hateful and senseless act. If you ask me,
that's good. He checked out. He checked out, so we don't have to waste our tax dollars prosecuting him.
I mean, it was innocent kids.
Go do something crazy like that. Yeah, I'm glad he checked out. So
you know,
go ahead.
It is. I don't understand why people go and want to shoot up,
kill
a
up
school.
kids. You know, why would somebody want to do that?
I mean, you can put all the security in place that you want. When someone wants to kill you, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna get you. They will lay in wait. I'm not gonna. I see what you said, Mr. Hurst. I'm not. I'm not gonna even repeat that. I don't even want to get into that. We know about that person, and at that time, that person gonna get a chance to have to answer to everything on that stage. I'm gonna have
There's a time and a place.
I'm gonna have to answer to everything, and I'm open to every question anybody want to ask me.
Time, place, and manner.
It's a time, place, and manner to deal with all of that, and believe me, it will get dealt with. So, but yeah, as I was saying, you know, I'm in the guns. I responsible gun ownership. I'm into that. I'm into everyone owning a gun, getting training, I know now here in Florida, you don't have to have a concealed permit now, but I would advise everyone to continue to still get that concealed carry permit, because it offers you a lot of things that the new law doesn't. So we need responsible gun owners here in our country, in our state, but it will never, I will never understand why people will go shoot up a school of kids, young kids, whether they high school, middle school, or elementary school. I will never understand that the longest day that I live. We live in a generation now that is, I didn't see that generation growing up, and I'm glad that I grew up in a generation where people respected each other. I grew up in a generation to where my grandparents hardly ever locked their doors. My grandparents that were in Georgia and my grandparents here in Florida, they hardly ever locked their doors.
Do that now.
Growing up, but you could never do that.
Won't have nothing in your house.
No.
You come home.
So definitely in the next year, things are gonna heat up next year, because people can start qualifying. We know Terry Scott running. I mean, it's no secret. We know he's gonna run, just like I said on here that I'm gonna run. I said I'm gonna run, and I know he's gonna run. He's been telling people, so it is what it is. May the best man win. I believe I am the best man, and whoever else. I also hear that it's a lady. I heard that it's a lady. It's gonna run too. So hey,
may the best man or woman
may the best person win. I mean, it's gonna be a fight to the finish. You know, that's what it's gonna be. Jeffrey Nugent, thank you very much.
Who?
Jeffrey Nugent, Fluff.
Where you see him at?
He just texted and said, "Good job, bruh." So thank you very much.
I don't see him in the chat. What's up, Fluff?
Well, he's watching some way. He might be on YouTube watching.
Yeah, that's
probably why you don't see him. But yeah, we thank all of our viewers and all our listeners. And again, as I was saying, we're gonna, everything is gonna heat up next year. It's gonna be in full swing next year. Yeah. Everyone's who's running gonna have to come out from hiding. They're gonna have to come out. And again, I'm on here. I'm gonna use our podcast to the best of my ability to get my vision out, my word out. And I don't know, District 1, Mr. Hertz, I'm quite sure you're gonna be in the mix somewhere. I heard other names too.
Pretty sure he's gonna be running.
May the best person win over in District 1. It's gonna be another slugfest. I'm ready for all the mudslinging, because I know it's gonna come. It's gonna come. It's not gonna come from me, but
you address it if it does.
If it does, I'm gonna address it.
So you're looking at a person right now who he has never even had a traffic ticket.
No.
So you can go and look all you want. You're not gonna find no arrest.
Nothing there.
He's not even had a traffic ticket. Okay. How many people can say that? You have never even had a track. Well,
So do
I
your
was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. Yeah.
do your due diligence, because I know people gonna go out there and try to run background checks. Hey, I welcome you to do what you need to do. I mean, I know the character of a man who I am. People tried to throw mud at us earlier. I'm not gonna even call no name because I promised people I wouldn't.
You already know who that is.
It was already said that person said they're gonna do everything in their power to keep that Adam's boy, and I understand that terminology. I'm a man, but they call us Adam boys. They're gonna do everything in their power to keep that Adams boy from winning that commission seat. So good luck. If that's what you're gonna do, good luck.
Good luck with that.
I mean, I'm ready for all the hate because I know people out there sitting back, waiting, hating. What you gonna say? Most people out there, I never even probably even interacted with them before. So say what you're gonna say. I mean, that's where we at right now in our society. People don't have to know you, but they'll manufacture something about you just to try to say they dislike you. They'll manufacture and say, oh, well, he thinks he's all that. Well, anybody who really know me always know. Anyone that went to high school with me or played in the streets with me or grew up with me, I was always quiet, laid back, and I'm still that way, same way right now, and I'm not gonna change. I'm gonna still be that same laid back, quiet person. But you saw a little bit of last week when we were on here. You all saw that passion come out, and I'm gonna stay passionate for our community. I'm gonna stay again, like I told you last week, as your commissioner, you're not gonna get all that waffling and whatever you see and y'all say y'all see now, whatever. You're not gonna get all that. You're gonna get a person that's gonna be straight to the point and tell you exactly what's going on, and not gonna be afraid to speak out on issues here in our community. I don't care how small or how large. I'm gonna address the issues before they even get to the point where a lot of issues have gotten in the past. They're going to be addressed right away. As I said before, I will stay in Rodney Brimlow's office. You can count on that.
Will you let your phone voicemail fill up?
I will never let my phone voicemail fill up.
That's an old trick that all the politicians know. Never. They let they all get a city cell phone that the commissioners use and the mayor use, and it's not even a rumor, it's a fact that they will let the calls keep on building up until the voicemail says you cannot leave a message. They let it fill up,
and that's what
that therefore when the public is trying to call them, they can't leave a voicemail. You know what I'm saying? So that's an old trick that's been passed down for years, and it's still being used by a lot of politicians all across the nation here.
Yeah, they don't even want to talk to the media.
They get your vote, and then they let the voicemail fill up so you can't call them and leave a message. What kind of crap is that there? But there's been some rumors, some more people may be running in District 1.
Yeah.
No, it's just a rumor. I'm not spreading no rumor or anything, but
we hear
when that person comes out and says that they're going to run, I don't know for sure, so nobody has told me, but it's just a rumor, you know. So anyways, whoever you are, good luck to you in 1, 2, 3, 4, wherever you're running, the mayor, good luck to you.
It's only 2 races. It's going to be District 1 and District 2.
1 and 2, yeah.
The other 2 commissioners are in there for 4 years.
Right. Yeah, they just got elected.
In March. So Commissioner Shinesky and Commissioner Plant will be there until 2029?
So getting a 1 and 2, yeah. They'll be getting a 1 and 2.
Yeah, so it'll be District 1 and District 2. And right. I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm ready to go. Because I know what I bring to the table. I know what I bring. I know the person I am and who I am. No one will never be able to define me by coming on here, making little comments or behind the scenes talking. You can't define me.
They watch on YouTube, so they use fake names on YouTube, and then we know who you are. Trust me, we know who you are.
I'll tell you right now, we got techniques.
We got technology and
technology that
we know exactly who you are.
Okay. We just never say anything.
Don't play dumb. We just play dumb sometimes, okay? A lot of times, okay?
So
Don't think we don't know.
yeah. We
Anything else before I wrap them up?
it's Labor Day weekend coming up. I hope everyone have a safe, enjoyable Labor Day. Hopefully we don't get no rain on Labor Day, so everyone can come out.
It's a lot of
and
rain coming.
enjoy. It's a lot of rain coming. Yes, I saw it. The next 4 days, but we needed it because my grass has been parched.
Mine too.
I never saw my grass take a beating like this in 31 years.
Ooh.
I've been here at my house. I never saw my grass take a beating like this here before. It has been, I want to put the new grass down, but I got to wait for this heat to cool down. But again, it's Labor Day weekend. I hope everyone have a safe, enjoyable Labor Day. Join us back here again next Thursday. We will be joined by Broward County Tax Collector Abby Ajay. That will be on September 4th. Again, it's Virgo season. It's our month right now. It's our time right now. The Virgos, it's a lot of them out there. Virgos out there. It's our time now to run. We're on the clock right now. Again, I just pray everyone stay safe. God bless everyone watching this. The haters, bless you too. Whoever you are. So want to say some names in the chat there before we get out. Want to thank people in the chat.
Poochie Slaughter, Janet Man Gardner, Elgin Jones, Doe Sutton, cousin Doe Sutton, hey cousin, Desiree Wright Posey, and Jelly Roll. Thank you all for
Dan
watching.
Hurst, Ocean
Dan
Pearl
Hurst,
Motel.
Ocean Pearl
Yeah.
Hotel. Thank you all for watching, man. We really appreciate the love.
Playback. Go back and watch the playback.
Yeah,
too.
everything. Go back and watch the playback of Lamar Fisher. We interviewed him. We talked a little bit about BSO. So if you want to know some numbers,
Yes.
go back and Lamar Fisher dropped some numbers on us and some knowledge on BSO and this and that. So go back and watch the playback. Thank you all for rocking
Packer
with us.
Rattlers. Remember Packer Rattlers? Also, again, before I leave, condolences to my classmate, Stephon Bell and his family. They're going to be having a homegoing for his mom, Miss Lorraine. So I hope to see Chubb here in the next day or two. I hope to get a chance to see him, talk to him. So again, my condolences to him and his family. Bull, everyone there. So again, thank you. Everyone have a blessed day and a blessed evening and a blessed days to come.
Thank you all for rocking with the Adams Brothers podcast. We really appreciate all the love. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support, man. We love you all. And guess what? Guess what, y'all? There's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. We love you. Good night, everybody, and happy Labor Day weekend. God bless.